We got some Tanner versus Tanner basketball here at the Peabody Veterans Memorial High School Fieldhouse, home of the Tanners. That's right, folks, it is the student versus faculty annual basketball matchup. This game will pit the teachers of Peabody High School versus the very students that they teach. Both teams are very enthusiastic. A lot of trash talking in the days leading up to this game in class between the students and their teachers. I talked to a few the teachers and students before the game. Quotes from Mr. Brian Pedersen and Patrick Grondin, teachers, a math teacher and a history teacher here at Peabody High School, also known as the Pedersen-Grondin bromance around the school. According to Mr. Grondin, his quote, "We'll teach them some respect," and Mr. Pedersen, "They'll make a 30 for 30 ESPN documentary about this game one day." In response to that, I talked to Peabody senior Adrian Cafiro. He said, "We are sick and tired of all the homework we're getting being disrespected. Tonight, we're going to show them how it's done. Tomorrow, we'll be giving them homework." And also on the other side of the court, we got Miss Clark, one of the science teachers here at Peabody High School. "This team will get it done." That is a quote by her. Also, we got a bit of a rivalry brewing between Peabody senior Joe Pescatori and math teacher Mr. Christopher Johansson. Mr. Johansson said that in response to a quote by Mr. Pescatori earlier this week that he is going to, quote, "break Mr. Johansson's ankles on the court." Mr. Johansson said, I'll believe it when I see it." In response to that, Mr. Pescatori said, "He's going to eat my dust tonight." Folks, they are the prime matchup to watch in this game. Johansson versus Pescatori. Charles Kirby, another senior of Peabody High School. "We're hungry." That's his only words. "We're hungry." Folks, they are hungry for that W. Mr. Pescatori earlier in this game, Joe in warm-ups, he's so confident about this game, he took, and I quote, "only a single warm-up shot." He took one warm-up shot. That was enough for him to get amped up and ready for this game. According to quotes I've gotten throughout the week from several teachers, they're going to leave it all out on the court. They want to leave with a W in this game. They want bragging rights for the rest of the year. These Peabody seniors, however, they want to be able to go into have the bragging rights all the way to graduation on June 1st. They want to say going up to the podium to receive their diploma. They want to say when they go to receive their diploma, "I beat my own teachers in the student-faculty basketball game." We just heard the final buzzer before the game. We'll be right back with some student versus teacher basketball here in Peabody, Massachusetts. So we're back. We got the starting five lineup here. We got Mr. Broden, we got Miss Clark, Mr. Guido, Mr. Plasman on at center court, and Mr. Johansson behind him. And on the Peabody student side, we got Serena Laro, Peabody varsity volleyball player. We got Chris Bellevue, Avian Hernandez, Adrian Cafiro, also known as AK. I'll be referring to him as that throughout the game. And Shane Groom. Backing him up, Hernandez wins it, and Broden immediately off the tip. Going back to Guido, sends it up. He can't get it. He's going back to Plasman, who goes over to Clark. Clark sends it up. Plasman's immediately under the rim, going for it. Skyhook, can't get it. A lot of rumbles at the front of the net. As Johansson gives over Plasman. Underneath, Guido sends it up, and the teachers have cracked the scoreboard first. It's 2-0. As Hernandez quickly leading his team down the court. Groom sends up the three. He's got the three. So quick response by the Peabody students. It's 3-2. Broughton, Peabody boys basketball coach, sends it over to Plasman. Plasman, skyhook, off the rim. Laro to get the rebound, can't get it out. Clark she had a chance there. Sends it up, can't get it. Laro gives it up. Bellevue moving quickly up the court. Gives over to Groom. Thought about taking a quick three, sends it back to Cafiro. Cafiro over to Groom. Groom going for another. Misses off the rim. Laro's there. Goes up. She puts it in. Serena Laro has given the Tanners the 5-2 lead. Broughton squared up with Hernandez, who's covered by Plasman. Broughton holds, gives over to Johansson. Johansson covered by 2 defenders. His smack talk throughout the week is not going unnoticed. They're keeping the pressure on him. He goes for the 3. He's got it! And we are tied up again at 5. Hernandez taking him quickly up court again. He goes up for a 3. Misses wide. Broughton taking his time. Sends it over to Guido. Guido backhands it to Broughton. Broughton going in for it again. Backs it to Plasman. Plasman! What a play by Broughton. A backhanded no-look pass to Plasman, who was wide open. Hernandez intercepted. It goes out of bounds, though. It's the students' ball. Laro in to send it in. Gives over to Groom. Shane Groom. Gives over to Laro. Covered by Broughton, who smacks it away. Groom rotating to the corner. Avian going into the middle. Has it slapped away. Broughton trying to move him quickly up the court. He's got Guido open momentarily. Intercepted by Serena Laro. Laro to AK. AK, you ask him, he'll say that LeBron is better than Jordan. That's one of his biggest arguments throughout the last 4 years. He's covered under the net. Ref blows his whistle. On the Peabody bench side, we got Ishmael Malachi, we got Justin Davidson, Joe Pescatori, Alana Smith, and Charles Kirby. We got Peabody senior Jack McKelvey. I would assume he's functioning as some sort of a coach for the Tanners. He's wearing a suit. As Cafiro lines up at the shot line. Goes up for it. Off the rim and out. He's 0 for 1. Cafiro going for his second shot. They're down 7-5, the students. Cafiro steps up to the shot line. And it missed again as Hernandez was there quickly to take it out. He goes for the corner 3, and it goes over the outside of the net. Guido moving quickly. Covered by Cafiro. Little lob to Johansson. He's going quickly to the net. To Clark underneath. Misses. Plasman up for it. Can't get it. Broughton immediately under the net. Sends it up, and it's 9-5. So Hernandez will move his team quickly up court again. Backhander. Bellevue has to keep it in bounds. Little leap pass to keep it in. Cafiro's there to get it. Hernandez going to the net. Laro backs it back to Avian again. Drop pass. Back to Avian again. AK gets around Guido. Sends it up. This is Groom. Gets it out to Bellevue, who sends it up. He missed it again. Johansson on the rebound. He's got Clark, who has Guido under the net. Clark open again. She sends it up. And we get a stoppage. And we'll get some changes here as Pedersen, Grondin, Collison, and Pooch and Mason will come on, I believe. No, it'll just be Mason, Grondin, Pedersen, one teacher who I can't remember, and Chris Collison, one of the history teachers here at Peabody High School. And Peabody will also send their second bunch out onto the court. As we have a player that I can't remember his name, we got Laro, Pescatori, Alana Smith, and Justin Davidson. Gives over to Laro. Laro's been on the court for both shifts. Who gives over to Davidson. Davidson is back to his teammate. Sends it up for the 3. He's got the 3. It is 10-8. Peabody bench getting pumped up. Collison, my 7th period teacher. He and Mr. Grondin were the big trash talkers. Smacked away by Davidson as Grondin was about to receive it. Here they come again. Sends it up again. Comes up short. Laro has some open court to work with here. She gives over to Pescatori. Let's see if he can, quote, break ankles. Davidson gives in. Smith was not looking. It goes out of bounds. Alana Smith, little mental lapse there in concentration, as it will be the teacher's ball. Collison gives in to Pedersen. Pedersen. He's got chemistry with his teammate and Patrick Grondin as he sends it up to his teammate, goes way over his head and out of bounds. I don't think anyone could even jump up to get that. I don't think even Kareem could go up to get that, and he's 7'2". Collison, shadowed by Davidson, gives over to Pedersen. History teacher to history teacher. Pedersen, alley-oop, can't get it. It goes out. Here come the Tanner students again. He's got Pescatori relatively open, sends it up. Collison under the net to retrieve it. It's 10-8. He's got Grondin wide open. Davidson moving under the net. Skyhook. Oh, it goes in and out. Davidson moving quickly again. Playing with aggression. Pedersen falls down. Call 911. We have ankle breaks all over the court. This one goes out of bounds, and it should be teacher's ball. Pedersen takes it. And will take his time moving up the court, looking for any open opportunity. Gives over to his teammate Grondin. Grondin sends it up, can't get it, takes his own rebound. Goes up, misses. Here comes Alana Smith, gives up to Serena Laro. Gives it up, he's got Collison one-on-one. Changes his mind, holds up. Miss Mason intercepts it. Mason gives over to Collison. Collison moving quickly. Sends it up. Oh, he misses. And now we'll take it back out. They're moving up and down the court with some speed here, folks. Davidson sends it up. Can't get it. Tipped away by Pedersen. Students keep it in. And Laro didn't see the pass coming. It goes out of bounds as Grondin will go to retrieve it. As you can say, the anticipation leading up to this game and the trash talk. This is a good old 80s Lakers versus Celtics game right here. The rivalry is brewing. This game being brought to you by PVMHS TV as teacher sends it up. Can't get it. Mason falls down. Pesky may have accidentally got a hand on her leg or something, may have tripped her as Davidson sends it back out. JD sends over to Laro. Laro holds, gives it over. Sends it up under the net, covered by a PBD teacher. Almost kept in, and I believe they're gonna rule that as the student's ball. We got an argument with the ref. Looks like the teacher will actually take it out as he gives up to Collison. Collison, one of the taller members of this team. Collison looking for an open man. He's got Grondin singling in the corner that he's open. He gives an errant pass to Pedersen. Laro trying to race to keep it in. Can't get it in, though, and it will be the teacher's ball. So it's 10-8 teachers. This game's being brought to you by PVMHS TV. So go to the buzzer, and we'll get changes with 11:58 showing in the half, or in the period. As we're going to change, we got the original line coming out. We got Ishmael Malachi, we got Avian Hernandez, Shane Groom, Charles Kirby, and Chris Bellevue. For the students, we got Miss Clark, Mr. Plasman, Mr. Guido, Broughton, and Mr. Porcello, Pooch. So you'll hear me call him Pooch throughout the game, folks. So they take this one slowly up court. Pooch trash talking. Hernandez sends up to Clark, kept in by Malachi, sends it up to Avian. Avian has Kirby under the net. He's taking it himself, though. What speed to get past Pooch. Here's Kirby. Looking, trying to spin around Clark, trying to throw her off. Kirby back to Malachi, sends it up. Can't get it, though. It's still 10-8, folks. Plasma sends it Aaron openly down the net. Cool! And Malachi goes down to keep it in. Good effort, though. He couldn't keep it in. It will be teacher's ball. This is a fast-paced game as I've ever seen, folks. Here come the teachers. Seen fast break offense by the Tanners as opposed to the patient offense led by the teachers. Hernandez gives back to Ishmael. Kirby looking to keep it in. He falling down, keeps it in. Bellevue sends it up. Oh, it rolls in and out. Bellevue trying to keep it in. Gives over to Porcello. Pooch gives it to Broughton. Broughton under the net. Covered by 2 Tanner students. Kept in. What effort by Chris Bellevue in this game. He is keeping that ball in, sacrificing his body at the same time. Plasman up high. Plasman covered by Kirby. Ref's whistle blows. As Cafaro on the bench is trying to pump up his teammates. It's Tanner student ball. A little change in pace here. Avian is moving his team slowly now. Gives over to Bellevue. Bellevue moves around. Pooch sends it up. Can't put it in though. Plasman has Guido wide open under the net. This should be easy. Oh! Oh! That is Avian with the LeBron in Game 7 like block on Steph. Oh, that might just make play of the game right there, folks. As it will be Tanner's student ball, I believe. No, it will be the teacher's ball as Guido goes underneath to send it out. Covered by Malachi, the 2 physical leaders. Broden all alone. It is 12-8. A little mental lapse by the student defense there. He was all alone under the net. The 2 most physical players on this team have been Chris Bellevue and Ishmael Malachi as Avian's shot goes off the rim and out. Still 12-8 with 9:21 showing in the period. He's got Pooch wide open. Oh, it can't get up. Guido sends it back to Pooch. Pooch to Plasman under the net. Gives over to Clark. Clark's the offensive star of the game. Sends it up. It goes in and out. Ref blows his whistle. Will be student ball. Bellevue moving briskly up the court. Sends it over to Smith. Smith has made a couple mental errors in this game. She's got to start moving a little bit faster in order to keep those passes in bounds. Gives over to Clark. That was Broughton's pass up to Clark, and he gives it to Guido, who sends it over the net. Here comes Ishmael, sends it over. Hernandez under the net. Deeks around, dangles. Oh, kept in the air, and it goes in. Ishmael's on the scoreboard. It's 12-10 Teachers. And we got Guido all alone, sends it up. Oh, that should have been a 3. Broughton sends it up, goes in and out. Broughton, bad luck. Plasman gives over to Clark. Clark sends it up, and it goes wide. Clark has, well, she's a science teacher, folks. Dare I say, she's got a lot of chemistry with her teammates. As the buzzer goes, with 8 minutes to showing on the period, and we'll get changes here. As we'll see the big group coming out. It's going to be Cafiro, Groom, Pescatori, Laro, and Davidson against Guido, Mason, Johansson. One teacher, I can't recall his name, and Collison. Collison gives up to his teammate. They send it up court. Guido, errant pass. Collison trying to keep it in. Oh, they call him out of bounds. The bench was looking for it. And he's getting trash talked by Jack McKelvey down on the sideline there. He's dressed like Pat Riley, the old Lakers coach. Big suit, hair slicked up. He's got Groom. Under the net, Cafaro, stolen away by Collison. Collison, Laro, intercepts, going to the basket, sends it up, can't get it. Davidson trying to keep it in. That will be student ball. So Davidson will get the inbound. Inbound pass to Laro, who sends it up. Corner 3 comes up short. Cafaro. He wants nothing but threes. Davidson under the net. Sends it up. Knocked out. And it will be Teacher's ball. Collison to send it out. Guido takes the inbound pass from Collison. Collison being physical so far in this game. All I can say is, thank goodness that tomorrow is senior skip day, folks, because if the Teachers win, we're never going to hear the end of it. This game is not only just for fun. This is for bragging rights for the rest of the year until graduation. These kids will be graduating on June 1st of this year. They will be going to their respective colleges, myself included. Guido at the penalty shot line. Sends up an underhanded shot. It looks like he's trying to get a couple laughs, and I think he's going to get him out of the crowd. What was that? Is the call from Collison. Johansson covered by Pescatore. The rivalry. That, folks, it goes in, so it will be 13-10. Folks, that rivalry between Pesky and Mr. J. That is MJ versus, no, that is Magic versus Larry Bird, all in one right there. Collison sends up to Johansson. Johansson to Collison. Collison sends it up, blocked aside. Mason sends it up for the teachers. Davidson will take it out again. Davidson covered. He breaks his ankles. Call 911, folks. Get the stretcher. We got broken ankles on the court here in Peabody, Mass. Guido covered up by two Peabody students. Lauro under the net, takes it. We'll send it out to Davidson. Davidson gonna take his time. He's got AK setting up behind him, who dishes it over to Adrian Cafiro. Gives over to Groom. He'd like to corner three. He goes for it. Can't. Comes up short. He'll take it out. Johansson. Johansson gives over to his teammate. Gives over to Collison. He's going for the three. And he comes up short. Groom. Little spin windmill move around. He gives back to Davidson almost at center court. The new parquet floor here in Peabody, Massachusetts at the field house at Peabody High School. As Lauro sends it up and comes up short. Davidson almost has the two. It will be student ball. As they send it up and comes up short. And we're going to get some line changes here. As the Guido will send it back up court. Guido tipped away. Hernandez has nothing but net to speak of. He easy dunks it in. That is 13-2, teachers. Close game as predicted. What a play by Charles Kirby. Dishes it away. Clark going for the sky hook. Can't get it as this one sent back up court. Avian going for it again. He has put the students in the lead, 14-13. As here comes Pedersen. Pedersen knocked away by a Peabody player, and it will go out. So it will be teacher ball. Here's Plasman from the shot line. And here come the Tanner students again. As the student sends the three up, can't get it. Here come the teachers. Guido at the corner. Back at the center of the court. And Grondin tempting Avian, who spins around him. Grondin almost loses it. Taken away. Oh, that's going to be student ball. Grondin tried to maintain possession as he was going out of bounds. Came up short. Here come the students again. Gives over to Avian, who sends up the three. Oh, he puts the three in. It's 17-13 students as he was getting knocked to the ground. And he'll go to the penalty line. He'll take a couple shots here. Avian with Smith, Charles Kirby, Ishmael Malachi, and a student whose name I cannot recall at the moment. Sends it up. And it is in, so it is 18-13 students. Starting to pull away a little bit, dare I say. Plasman, almost spinning around two students. He keeps possession of the ball. Kept in, Hernandez covered by Clark. Clark trying to get it. Kept in by the students. Clark, great defense. Gives over to Avian. Avian sends up another three. He's got the three. It's 21-13 with 1:34 showing in the period. Kept in. by the students. Here comes Avian. Avian again goes over to Kirby. Kirby under the net. Sends it up. He's got the two. It's 23-13 students. As Kirby will also go to the shot line to take a shot of his own. Here it is. Kirby sends it up, and he makes it a 24-13 game. The students are starting to pull away with it. Scoreboard still shows 23-13 at the moment. May have just touched the outside, and I'm not sure, as Guido sends it up. Covered by Pedersen. Kirby keeps it in. As we got Avian sends up another three-shot off the outside of the rim. Guido. He's got Plasman relatively open, covered by Malachi, though. Guido going around. He sends it up again, way over the net. He's just hoping for a rebound to Plasman. Plasman loses it. Pedersen sends it up. Ref's whistle blows. It looks like we're going to cut a couple shots out of Pedersen. Brian Pedersen, one of the history teachers here, a Wisconsin native. We'll factoid about him. He is a Green Bay Packers fan, folks. As he sends it up, comes up short on the first one. Getting high fives from Miss Clark. Pedersen again. He wants the win here. Sends it up. He comes up short again, but Plasman there immediately for the rebound. Clark trying to keep it in. It will be student ball. No, it will be teacher ball. Looks like Plasman will send it out, covered by Kirby. Plasman to Guido. Guido back to Grondin. Grondin sends it up. He won't get it. Period ends. It's 23-13 students. At the end of the period, great hustle by this Tanner offense, and the defense of the teachers is starting to struggle. They're getting their offensive breaks. Their fast break offense is not coming up with anything. They only have 13 points. They've been relatively dormant for most of the game. That's the end of the first period. Highlights of the period are the defensive stars of the Peabody Tanner students. That will be Ishmael Malachi and Chris Bellevue. And the offensive star is Avian Hernandez. People worth noting on the teacher side are probably going to be Chris Collison and Mr. Broughton. We'll be right back with some more student versus teacher basketball here from the Peabody Veterans Memorial High School Fieldhouse on Peabody Access TV.
Steve Jobs once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." What does it take to be a leader? It requires dedication, determination, and experience. At Greyvock, the motto is, "Our business is your success." We lead together. We lead with our community, with our customers. We believe innovation is a team effort. We merge design and technology as one company with many solutions. Peabody is a city with a storied legacy of industry and innovation. Greyvock is proud to continue writing that story as we grow alongside our great city. Visit our website to learn more about our diverse services and opportunities as we celebrate 24 years of business, a quarter century of innovation.
Welcome back. We got second period action between the Tanner students and the Tanner faculty here in Peabody, Massachusetts. I just got back from down courtside, and I got some quotes from some of the players. Folks, you're going to love these. The Tanners came in, I believe they scored about, 13 unanswered points on the teachers. Talked to a couple players, talked to Adrian Cafiro. All he had to say was, "Psh." I quote, folks, "Psh." And then we got, on the other side, we got some quotes from Serena Laro. She is playing with a bruised thumb. She bruised her thumb at the beginning of that period. Also, a little injury notice, good effort on the part of Alana Smith. She's apparently playing tonight. According to her, she's playing with a sprained ankle. Folks, that is not an easy injury to play with. It's very painful, especially with the cuts you have to make. We talked to some of the teachers. We talked to Mr. Plasman. The trash talk never stops, even halfway into the game when you're down by 10 points. He says that. I wish that some of these students would put this much effort into doing their homework. Wish they would double team on projects rather than double team and Grondin on the court as we have tip off. Groom sends it up, can't get it. Johansson. Also, as Johansson under the net sends it up, Johansson can't get it as he takes his own rebound. Mason sends it up. She misses. It will be student ball. And a quote from Mr. Johansson. His quote from him: Secret's trying to get back in this game. The rivalry between him and Joe Pescatori keeps building. Secret to getting back in the game is keep Pesky on the court. That is a cheap shot at the Peabody senior, saying keep him on the court, we'll get back in the game. Cafiro from Bellevue. Bellevue sends it up, misses the net. Johansson sends up to Guido. Guido sends it up. The teachers are looking for a penalty. They won't get it. Cafiro quickly moving back up, sends it up, misses. Kept alive by Bellevue. Backhanded to Cafiro. Cafiro sends it up again off the rim. Davidson looking for anyone open. Sends a casual pass over to Cafiro. Cafiro to Bellevue. Bellevue sends it up, covered by a Tanner teacher. Laro sends up the three. Can't get it. Here's Broughton. There's Thad Broughton. Sick name, buddy. I seriously love that name, folks. As Guido sends a backhanded pass, and that will go out of bounds. There was absolutely no one there. He was waiting for Pooch to be there to cover him. 23-13 still, no score with 18:24 showing in the period. AK. Bellevue back to AK. Who's looking for Shane Groom. Groom signaling he's open. Cafaro showing off the moves on Guido. He sends for the two-pointer, and it's 25-13 students. Broughton, the Peabody boys basketball coach, sends it up, misses off the rim. Bellevue, fast break. Bellevue to the net. He's got it. It's 27-13. A lot of the Peabody students have shown up to support their fellow classmates as this one is sent up. No good. Pooch misses. Guido sends it up. He can't put it in. Here comes Cafaro. AK moving quickly past center court. AK sends it up, and it goes off the rim. To Guido. Guido, they're trying to get him involved offensively, and he misses. Here comes Groom with two defenders trailing. Broughton is starting to show a little fatigue. So little factor worth noting, talk to Serena Laro as Johansson up to Broughton, immediately wide open, and he closes the gap to 29-14. 29-15, should I say. You talk to Serena Laro, as I said, she bruised her thumb earlier in the first period. However, she made a note of saying the heat is very hot in here. It's about the first day we've had some nice weather. It was about, I think it reached a max 90 degrees here in Peabody, Massachusetts, as Bellevue pots another three. The heat is starting to get some of these players. It's very hot. They're trying to move up and down the court. That's also quoted by Miss Clark. Mason doing anything she can to cover this one up, as here is Johansson. Johansson gives over to Broughton. Broughton holds. He's got Pooch holding. Tries to inbound it to Broughton as here comes Laro. She's got Bellevue again. She won't see him. She gives over to Bellevue. Corner three coming up, and he misses. Here's Broughton up to Pooch. Oh, he's going for a desperation three, and he misses wide. Groom over to AK. AK. Buzzer blows. We'll get a change here with 16 minutes showing in the period. 32-15. Tanner students are up. We got changes. We got Avian. We got Pesky, Charles, Alana Smith, and another Peabody player. Can't recall his name. We got Collison, Mr. Gruntkowski. That is Gruntkowski, not Gronkowski. I was fooled by that earlier today. And we got Clark, and we got Guido still on the court. I believe he's been on for almost every shift that this Tanner faculty has had. Kirby pulling off the moves on Collison as this shot by Smith is blocked by Clark out of bounds. It will be teacher ball. Oh, they're signaling he must have hit It will be student ball. Kirby sends back to Pesky. Pesky, he'd like to pot a three. He goes from center court. Oh! Looks like he almost got caught, wedged in between the rim and the backboard, as here comes Plasman. He gets to Guido under the net. No way he can miss this. 32-17, they're down by 15. Students lead. This is not as close a game as we thought it was going to be, folks, as it was hyped up. Here's Kirby. Gives over to Avian. Avian got a few points tonight to his credit. Avian sends it up again, and it is 34-17. They have made the lead 2 times. And here comes Collison. Collison trying to get his team back in the game, fire him up. He sends it up. Gronkowski misses. And this should be a couple shots from the penalty line, as Avian looks like McKelvey's acting in many ways as a coach in the sideline. He's standing up. He's getting animated. He's in the suit, sunglasses, and a fedora. As Gronkowski sends it up, and this one goes off the rim. We get a second chance, though. Here it is. And this one, he pots this one. It's 34-18 now. Here comes Avian from the inbound from Kirby. Avian holding it in. Avian. Smith rotating with Pescatori. Shot from the corner. He pots a three. It is 37-18. They've more than doubled the lead now. Goes to Gronkowski under the net. He spins, sends it up, misses. Here comes Avian sending it, moving his team quickly up and down the court. Avian holding, taking his time with Collison. Avian goes back to his teammate. His teammate sends it up, almost loses it. Collison almost had his takeaway as he sends it up. Woohoo, baby! He's got a couple threes on the night. It's 40-18. This game is turning into a drubbing. Not at all what it was expected to be by many of the people I've talked to throughout the week. As he sends this one up. We got a couple shots, and now it is teacher ball as Plasman's shot misses. Collison with a three. Can't get it. Plasman still under the net. Plasman skyhook. He's got it on the skyhook. It's 40-20. They've cut the lead in half. Here's Avian. Quickly loses possession of it. Gives over to Kirby, who will send the shot up anyway. And it will be student ball. Kirby goes over to take it in. Kirby fakes once, fakes twice, goes over to his teammate, who sends up a corner three. Goes wide, and Smith shows the last one to touch the ball, so it will be teacher ball. Miss Clark with Plasman with her, trying to send it in. Plasman moving briskly up the court. Gives over to Guido. Guido sends it up. He misses. Guido another try, and he's got two. So it is 40-22 with 12:34 showing in the period. As they missed the shot, Plasman looking to move the staff up and down the court quickly. Here is Clark under the net. Collison sends up the two. It's 40-24. Here's Avian. Avian. Oh, we got tripped up. Both benches calling for something. The Tanner staff is really fired up about that one, folks. And we'll have a shift change here with 12 minutes, 12:01 showing. We got Broughton, Pedersen, Grondin, Johansson, and Mason coming in for the Tanner staff. And on the student side, we got Bellevue, Laro, Ishmael, Malachi, Shane Groom, and AK. First there was MJ, now we got AK as Laro over to Bellevue. Bellevue gives over to Groom. Groom back to AK. AK looking. He's got Laro. She'd like to get a couple threes in this one. AK goes over to Laro. Laro intercepted by Broughton. Broughton spins around Groom. Oh, call 911, folks. We got broken ankles all over the court. As Grondin sends it up. He misses the three. Broughton under the net. Takes his own rebound. Trying to keep it in. Whistle blows, and he misses it, but we'll get a couple shots as Broughton comes up limping just a little bit. The heat might finally starting to get to him. Broughton to the line to take two shots. Trying to make the lead 40-26. Sends it up, and the max he can make it now is 40-25. He misses the first one. Here's Broden and he'll send this one up. Broden. He misses on both, folks. Pedersen to take the rebound, and he atones for the mistake. It's 40-26. Here comes AK. AK moving quickly to Groom. Groom looking for an open man. Gives over to AK corner in the corner. Ishmael broken away, stolen away by Johansson. Johansson covered by Ishmael. Loses it. Groom immediately takes it back, sends it back down. He's got AK under the net, sends it over. AK trying to get it up. Sends over to Groom. Looking for the corner three. He gets around Johansson. A little line drive toss there. Goes off the outside of the rim. Broughton takes the pass from Grondin. Grondin really hyped this game up pregame. And as Penn goes for the three, it's 40-30. As Laro going up for the three. Can't answer, it's 40-29. We got 10 minutes and 10 seconds showing on the clock here in the period. Broughton gets around him, sends it up, and it's 40-31. They are cutting the gap in half, folks. We are not through yet at all. As they're going to send Thad Broughton to the penalty line. Broughton sends it up. It's 40-32. So the lead is only cut to 8. They had a 20-point lead at one point. The Tanner offense, so the Students, has gone silent. As he sends it up. Can't get it. 17 points this period has pretty much dried up. Johansson, underhand pass to Pedersen. Pedersen under the net to Grondin, intercepted by Laro. Laro gives over to Groom. Groom. Patience, nice pass, leading Cafaro. Cafaro for the corner three, and he can't get it. Broughton will go over to Johansson. Johansson sends it up. Johansson can't get it as Mason under the net, though, for the rebound. She misses wide. That is going to be a teacher ball, I believe. Johansson will go over to get it. Johansson will take the inbound pass. Looking for a man, gives over to Pedersen. Pedersen falling down. And Pedersen may have been tripped up there. Looking for another inbound pass from Chris Johansson. His middle name is Danger, folks. Johansson as Broughton sends up the corner three. 40-35, and the lead has been cut in half. More than in half. They've been maybe about 15 unanswered points. Few threes to their credit. Broughton keeps it in. Broughton. Whoa, he's ducking around defenders. He sends it to Johansson under the net all alone. They've cut the lead of 40-37 with 8:04 shown in the period. As Malachi sends up the shot, we'll get a change here with 8 minutes showing on the period clock. 40-37 Tanner Students. We're hoping that this line that has provided much of the offense this period can put some more points on the board. As we got Collison, we got Guido, we got Pooch, and we got Clark, and we got Plasman on the court. Plasman might have been tipped away by a Tanner defender. He keeps it in, tries to keep it in, and who will they rule the ball for? It will be Student ball, I believe. We got Kirby, we got a player whose name I can't recall at the moment. We got Justin Davidson, we got Alana Smith, and Pesky on the court. Dare I say the rivalry may have peaked. I think maybe Johansson's trying to stay off the court while Pesky's on it. Smith sends a shot up, can't get it. Pesky has not been on the court with Johansson at all. The rivalry is still brewing. Davidson takes it. Davidson gives over. They send up the three, can't get it. Taken away by Pooch. Pooch trying. If they can get a three-pointer here, they will tie this game up, and the comeback will be complete. Collison to the rim, can't get it, and it goes in. It's a one-point game. It is heating up here in Peabody, Mass. Then again, it could just be the heat in the arena right now, folks. Pesky. I mean, I'm sweating right here, folks. If the students lose this game, I'll never be able to hear the end of it till we graduate. Here comes the Tanner students. Pesky says, "Oh, look what I got." Gives it over, sends it up. Can't get it. One shot could put the faculty in the lead here in the late going of this period. Taken as skyhook, and it comes up short on the Plasman shot. Kirby. Charles Kirby goes up for the three. He's got the three. It's 43-39. Trying to extend this lead so they can start playing defense. 6:02 left in the period as he sends up the corner three. He can't get it. Gets over to Guido. Guido to Collison. He'll send up the three. Can't get it. Plasman gets it down. Collison sends it up again. Can't get it. And it will be student ball. The students are trying to extend this lead. This could be the pivotal moment of this game right here, folks. Pesky looking to inbound it to his teammate. Was rubbing his eyes there. Missed it with 5:30 showing on the clock here in the period. Blocked away by Guido. Pesky keeps it in. Pesky. Davidson gives back to Pesky. Pesky, he's going for a deep three, and he'll come up short. Plasman to Guido. Guido covered up by two Tanner students. This will be teacher ball as Pooch will go to inbound the ball. Here come the teachers. Pooch gives it back to Plasman. Plasman for the three. Misses the net completely, gives it up, and Pooch misses the net completely. Here comes Davidson. Davidson has all day to find a man. He gives over to his teammate who sends up the three, and he's got the three. It's 46-39 with 4:30 showing on the clock. Collison gives over to Guido. Guido sends up a three, and that almost went in. Here comes Davidson. Davidson gives over to his teammate, who holds it, holds, has all day to find a man. He has a wide open Davidson who goes for the three, and he's got the three. That'll be 49-39. It's a 10-point lead with 4 minutes and 4 seconds showing in the period. Look at changes. We got Bellevue, Avian, we got AK, Groom, and Lauro. And coming out now, Guido staying on the court with Pedersen, Broughton, Johansson, and Mason. They are keeping Guido out on the court. I got to question the move. He hasn't put up much offense here. He's missing wide open shots. Johansson takes it from Broughton. Broughton, Johansson. Over to Guido. Guido covered by Bellevue. Bellevue playing tight defense, stripped to the ball. He's looking for something. Bellevue gets it out to Avian. Avian has a couple threes to his credit. He'll go for another. Avian, another falling three. It is 52-39. That might just be play of the game right there. Here's Guido. Goes over to Broughton. Broughton going for the three. Can't get it. Basketball coach can't make a three, folks. Oh, falling down past the AK. Rims the outside of the rim and will stay in. Here's Bellevue. Back to Avian. He'll send up another three. Comes up short. Broughton has Guido all alone. No way he can miss this. Oh, it bounces off the rim, sends it up. Will they count it, though? No, they will not. It's 52-39 on the scoreboard as Guido will go to the shot line. And that one goes in, so it's 52-40 with 2:47 showing in the game. Here come the Tanners as he puts it in. It's 52-41 students. Avian moving quickly up the court again. He'd like to get another three. He'll take another three shot. Folks, it's raining threes here in Peabody, Mass. Avian Hernandez, what a game he's having so far today. Ref blows his whistle on the shot on the alley-oop by Pedersen. So scoreboard shows 53-43. He sends it up. He's got it. It's 53-45. Here comes Avian. Avian sends it up to Bellevue. Bellevue shot comes up short. AK for the corner three. He's got the corner three. It's 56-45. Waiting for them to add another point on the board, folks. Still says 55-45 at the moment as this one goes up and in. It's 55-47. We'll assume for the time being that maybe his foot was on the line, as the clock still shows 55-47 as Avian goes up for another one. Oh! Tipped out by Pedersen with a minute and a half showing. Broughton down by 8. Broughton sends it up. Nothing there to shoot at. Shot couldn't hit the side of a barn right there, folks, as here comes Laro. Laro sends it up. Off the rim, Johansson. Goes over to Broughton. Broughton. Grondin's calling for it. Grondin signaling he's wide open. He relatively is for the most part. They give over to Grondin. Goes for the corner three. Hits the rim. Stays in. Avian keeps it in. Good defensive play. 1 minute shown in the period. As the Tanner students will call timeout. So we got timeout called on the court. Both teams will confer with their fellow teammates, and I guess you can call McKelvey the coach of the Tanner students. Both teams are strategizing right now. We got a minute and 1 second left in regulation, folks. I believe this might actually be, this is the second period here. As inbound to Broughton. Broughton holds it. Broughton gives over to Collison. Collison for the corner three. He's got the corner three. It's a 4-point game, folks. Ref's whistle blows. It's going to be on the Tanner students. Might have been a travel, I think, called. 45 seconds left in the period. It's getting heated right now, folks. Grondin for the corner three. Comes up short. Here comes Johansson. Broughton with the leaping shot. Mason screened by Smith. Smith covers her up perfectly. Malachi. Pesky under the net. Oh, stolen by Guido. He'll give over to Broughton. No way he can miss this. 55-53. And 29 seconds left. Timeout is called. .29 seconds showing in the period. It's 55-53. Tanner students in the lead. This game is showing up to be the closest game that I've ever seen in my 4 years here at Peabody High School, folks. It is showing up to be the close game that it was very much hyped up to be. It's only 2 points. Tanner students need to hold this tight lead. Guido still on the court. We got Broughton, Pedersen, Mason, Johansson, and Guido. For the teachers. Big defensive line is out for the Tanner students. Guido almost intercepts it for the corner three. He's got it! The teachers have taken a late lead as the students call for time with 19 seconds remaining in the period. It's not over yet, though. It's still a 1-point game here, folks. I think I may have just discovered something, folks. I love doing basketball announcing. So much action here so far. 56-55. The comeback has complete for the time being, though. The staff is ahead. Last year, I believe it was the teachers. I believe it was last year it was the teachers who beat the class or lost to the class of 2017. A little trash talk with Mr. Johansson before the game says that we let you guys win that game. Yeah, Chris. Middle name's Danger for a reason. You're in danger of losing this game here as the Tanners offense or the students will get the ball here. 17 seconds showing. Clock starting to wind down. Gives over. Here they come with 9 seconds left. It's coming down to the very end. It will go out. And the teachers will take over with 3 seconds remaining here in the period. Sends it back down, Broden. That's the end of the period. It's 58, 56, 55. I believe that may be that, folks. That is that, folks. I think it might just be it. 56-55 final score. The teachers have won the bragging rights for the rest of the year. What a tremendous comeback by the staff of Peabody Veterans Memorial High School. Stars of the game, I guess you could say it's Mr. Guido and Mr. Broden with a bunch of clutch corner threes. Stars of the game for the Tanners include Adrian Cafiro and Avian Hernandez. We're going to get some player interviews in just a moment. We'll be right back. Yeah, so it looks like you guys just won bragging rights for the rest of the year with your seniors. How does that feel?
It feels fantastic. We played a heck of a game out there. I think all 20 teachers contributed in some way or another, and there were times where it felt like we had 6 or even 7 guys, players out on the court, and it was just, I may not let them down. I know they're only here for another couple weeks, but, this is me walking tall tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Great game, Ms. Carlson.
Yeah, thank you.
To be honest with you, right before we made the run at the end, our coaches, Mr. Pedersen and Mr. Gronin called a timeout. They dialed up a great play, and we executed. So just an awesome team win tonight. Students played great. It was a lot of fun.
How do you feel about the win, buddy?
Yeah, tell him how you feel, buddy.
You feel good?
Excellent.
Man, a few words right there. He's our mascot.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Broughton. Great game.
Thank you very much. Thank you.